finally we get a good Fantastic Four movie. The competition didn't set the bar very high, but I can safely say that this is the best Fantastic Four movie that we've gotten thus far. And it works really well. You know, it's not without its faults. It's not without its missteps. There's definitely some issues here and there. But overall, I had a really good time with this movie. And I love this iteration of the Fantastic Four. I was a little nervous going in because this is kind of a very random cast of people to put in this movie. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Ebon Moss-Bachrach. Like, this is just a random assortment of people who I wasn't really sure how they were going to flow together. But within the first 10 minutes, I was hooked on the family dynamic. And that's one of the best aspects of the movie, is the family dynamic works really well. The characters themselves, the acting and everything, their chemistry together is one of the highlights of the movie by far. Where it missteps a little bit is in the rest of the story, which is just, it's because it's so basic. And you don't get a lot fleshed out with the villains. You get a little bit here and there, but overall, there could have been a little bit more time dedicated to them. The movie's not overly long itself, so unfortunately, something had to get cut there. But I do like Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer. There's a little bit of her backstory that's put in there. Not a whole lot overall, but you get a little bit of depth with her. And then Galactus, Ralph Ineson, he is menacing as all hell as Galactus, but again, there's not a whole lot of depth and the character's not all that fleshed out. But that's beside the point because everything else here is working really well. I do like the special effects. Visually, this is one of the best looking Marvel movies I've ever seen. Just from a visual standpoint, everything here is working incredibly well. The only faults is a little too much CGI baby. I don't know what it is with CGI babies here in the last couple of years, especially this year. But yeah, a little too much CGI baby. And they still haven't quite figured out Mr. Fantastic when it comes to stretchy arm and stretchy body kind of stuff. This is the best that it's looked out of all the iterations of the Fantastic Four, but it still looks a little cartoony at times. But I don't think you're going to get much better than this, unfortunately. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, the score here is incredible. Michael Giacchino absolutely killing it once again. And yeah, overall, I just found this movie really entertaining. I liked it. I like what it set forth. I had a really fun time with it. It does set up something interesting moving forward. But I will say, with the two after credit scenes, stay for the first one. The second one, you can completely avoid. Trust me, you don't want to stay for it. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you had a chance to see it, or when you do get a chance to see it, let me know what you thought about it.